What is up, guys? It's Kev here. God damn it, my mic is down. And welcome to something different. And, well, first thing, it's my first video with my webcam. Hi. It's kind of shitty, but meh. I also look like ass, so yeah. So, we're going to be talking about this game called Kindred Fates, which, background. Me and my brother, just vibing. We're eating some food. I just finished doing some work, and he was watching a video, and it was like new Pokemon style-esque game, and yeah, now we got this, which, to be honest, looks amazing. So, first things first, link in the description to Ruffled Rowlet, because that was the video we were watching. And yeah, so if it wasn't for that video, I wouldn't have figured out this game. I'm also like 5 months, what is it, July? Now it's June. Like I'm like 5 months behind. Yeah, it's like the 28th. It's the 28th. So like I'm 5 months behind in like in this. So yeah, so I'm gonna watch the trailer because I only got to see like little snippets of it, of the trailer. Let's watch it. But already, I'm already loving it. Wait, let me just. I'm already loving it. Like, this is what we wanted from Sword and Shield. And, like, if you guys, like, watch my videos or watch my live streams on Twitch, like, link in the description. But, you know I'm just a huge Pokemon fan. I know way too much. Like, way too much about Pokemon. And recently, with Sword and Shield, like, Sword and Shield is great, but in reality and all like everything, it's a huge letdown, and it just doesn't feel like, it just feels cut and dry, like it was just made to sell. So something like this is amazing. This is what we want in a Pokemon game. And there are people that argue they can't make an open world Pokemon game, it would take too much. Like, no, they can. Game Freak's just lazy and too much about their own asses. Like, this is something they could do. So what do we beat the was it Kinderfolk? That's the Kinderfolk. We hit them to get them like to join us and like capture them. And that's cool. Like, that's kind of cool. When they talk. Oh, okay. So they're not like, okay. They're the only, like, in Pokemon, there's like only a certain select Pokemon can like communicate with other Pokemon, with humans. And this, it seems like they're actually like big brain smart. This is actually, I like this. I like this. Like, they're shop vendors. They could be different things. They could be they're allies, because of course they're your allies. But you know what I mean. Like, they could just live and actually interact with you. They're more sentient than Pokemon. Oh yes. Oh, that's amazing. You can ride them. That'd be terrifying to ride. And you can challenge your friends. I hope you can give them nicknames. You know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up. What the fuck? That's fucking terrifying. Like, what is that thing? The thing, why? It's like a xenomorph, but it has a whole other face inside of its mouth. That's disgustingly terrifying, and I love it. I hope I can catch it, because that'd be great. Have a creature of death in my team. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, wow, it's just one shot. Just fucking kill them. They can attack you. Oh, wait. What's happening? Wait, go back. Wait, if you don't... Okay, so I know, like, when they faint, they turn into these, like, soul thingies. They're those bubbles, like, soul eater type, like, soul things, right? Right? And they're there, and you have to pick them up, right? Yeah, see, he picks one up, and then he gets attacked by the xenomorph. So it's you to save him. Oh, so you can... Oh, so they can be left behind? But the thing's going away. Oh, and they just become like a pile of ash, and you lose them. Oh, and you can, it's just the Nuzlocke. It's just Nuzlocke. Look at it. Adorable! Oh, I want to hold it! I want to hug it! I want to just... This game looks amazing! This game is everything I would want in a Pokemon game. Oh my god. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm on the Kickstarter. I'm going to link this in the description. But oh my god. This game looks amazing. It looks amazing. It was funded only in 5 days. That's crazy. Last updated a couple weeks back. But I'm definitely adding into this. These are all the Patreon, or not Patreon, Kickstarter pledges. Pledge 15. 45 or more. You get beta keys, digital copy of the game, founder's hoodie in game, cosmetic, okay, official soundtrack, exclusive access to progress board, digital wallpaper, 70 or more. You get a fucking plush, an 8-inch plushie of Auburn, which is that I think is the bear guy, like the guy had. Oh my god, stretch goals. I'm pretty sure it met, and it's joining. So they met their goals. All of these were gold. All of these. Dungeon Rage. Join your friends, take on the hardest challenge, earn the rarest rewards in full in multi-stage dungeon raids. Oh, this sounds amazing. This game sounds amazing. I love it. It sounds amazing. Fates open world monster RPG. Their goal is to make it better. The story. One of the things they're most passionate about is developing a thought-provoking and compelling story. Many of us who grew up with monster battling games hope they would mature as we did. We aim to create a game with thought-provoking storytelling, antagonists with a sympathetic cause, compelling characters development, moral ambiguous decisions, and living with the consequences of your actions. See, now that sounds good. Sounds awesome. The game takes place in the Hinterlock. I'm so used to like British because of Sword and Shield. A region filled with rugged mountains, lush forests, and massive lakes. Oh, this looks amazing. All this looks amazing. So, oh my god, I want this. I want this big boy. Big boy. The bird. Create customization. Kindred Fates. Oh, you get to customize your character. Oh, yes. That's awesome. You get a home. At the start of the game, you'll be given a house to live in. And your little guy can be on the back. Customize things like furniture, layout, even build expansions. Some expansions act like upgrades for your home, allowing you to do like plant a garden, craft items, and upgrade key items. Guilds in Kindred Fates are a bit like gyms and other monster catching games. And the guild in each town exists to protect its citizens. Each guild consists of a guild leader and a platoon of tacticians and their teams. Guild leaders are highly respected members of their community and skilled technicians in combat. Guilds are often looking for new recruits, so if you prove your worth to them, they might just make you a member. Each guild requires potential tacticians, complete different sets of challenges to gain admission. Some may simply require you to defeat the high-ranking member in combat, while others have strict requirements that include solving puzzles, testing the quality of your character. Oh. And you can build your own guild. I'm going to skip over that. There's recruitment processes. Okay, making a camp. See, this is interesting. Because we have this in Sword and Shield, but it's like, it seems almost like it's a lot better. And I like that. Like, it's a lot better, and it seems like you can make a better interaction with your character. Your camp acts as a checkpoint. Place it anywhere in the wild as long as you're not in combat. If you're defeated in battle, you return to your camp instead of your home, making it easier to get back to where you lost. Aside from being a checkpoint for you to return, it also is a place you can get to know your kinfolk better. You'll be able to cook food and talk to them. And then we get like pictures of all, like, this is probably not all of them, but this is probably like a good amount of them. I like this one. I like this one. I like the little acorn. This one looks cool. That looks sick. This one looks even sicker. This one has 4 wings. That's cool. I think this is Auburn line, which looks awesome. I really like this a lot. It really looks cool. And then we got the Mechid line, which looks like really cool. Like, I like the big and like the posh big boy posh lady, sort of like king and queen, and little princess thing. Branching evolutions. Okay, every kinfolk in Kindred Fates has a tree of branching evolutions. When evolving your kinfolk, you will always have a choice to make. Some branches are unlocked simply by leveling up. Others require special conditions to be met first. These evolution trees come in many shapes and sizes. What will you choose? Level up with Cinder ability. Level up. Oh, that looks so cool. That's so cool. And then you show it, and they're just going for the little fox one. That's so cool. Sentience. So they don't only talk, but they also have sentience. And then here's the thing. So the thing what kind of like we can do in Sword and Shield, where we can play with them, make food and all this stuff. Bonds. A bond is a special connection you share with a kinfolk on your team. There are many benefits of having a strong bond with your kinfolk. They fight harder in combat, can learn new moves, even become a mount. Getting to know them better by playing games, sharing meals, talking, and winning in combat will all raise the bond you have with kinfolk. Losing many times in a row lowers your bond, so making choices that upset them. So you might want to find kinfolk whose personalities are similar to your own. If your bond with a kinfolk falls to 0, then it is broken. Don't expect them to stick around long if this happens. Okay. Alright, the stronger your bond is in the kinfolk, the harder it is for that bond to be lowered or broken. So it's definitely a good idea to form strong bonds with your kinfolk. So my question is like, oh, here are the typings. So null, so I guess like normal type, water, grass, fire, steel, ground, fairy, dark, flying. This is in my view, this is how it is. Okay, so types. But wait. So bonds are just like friendship, but then in this there's actually like, that's another thing. In Pokemon, friendship or stuff, there is no consequences. You raise friendship for evolutions, for powering up return. You lower the friendship for you're trying to fix IVs or something like that, or gain IVs, stuff like that, or you're running a Pokemon with frustration. But overall, there wasn't no, like, what's it called, consequences when it comes to friendship in Pokemon, which I feel is kind of like a letdown, but it makes sense, like, it's for kids. But this is aimed towards more people with a better understanding of these kinds of mechanics. So the types, rather than one type being better in a fight against another, simply because it deals twice as damage, we're trying something different. Your success will greatly depend on your skill, strategy, and personal playstyle. All types will deal equal damage to each other. So they're equal, but fighting them would be more difficult. So here, playstyle zoner / hit and run based, favorite matchup Gaia, unfavorable matchup Water. Playstyle combo flow based, favorite matchup Fire, unfavorable matchup Gaia. So like they have different rusher stuff. Rush, they are tanks, 2 tanks. Here's a rush. These are super hits. These are token. What is token? I don't know what token would be. Healer probably. Tank, 2 tanks. The buff. These are the buffer, the debuffer, and this is like just neutral. Nothing special, but can get the job done. I like this. I really do like how these are it. So then, okay. So this is how we get to catch them. Now my question is, right? God, death, the memorial. There's PvP. Oh, we'll offer online 1v1s or 2v1s. Trading, combat area. So PvP, let's get it here. So basically, from what we saw, you have to fight them. So in this one, it's kind of like how the anime portrays Pokemon and catching them. You have to beat them, and then you can catch them. But it also involves your character beating on them too, I guess. I don't know what he did, but it looked like he was beating it. As you travel the world, you will quickly encounter kinfolk whose souls have been corrupted by the fog. You'll need to cleanse them using the light from one of the gem's many shrines if you want to add them to your team. So my question is, do we have a limit of how many kinfolk we can have? Or do we just have, like, the ability to, like, what's it called? The ability to, what's it called? I'm trying to think. Do we have the ability to, like, do we have as many, like, the ability to have as many as possible on us? Or it's like, are we capped? That's what I mean. You have the, like, how in Pokemon we were capped to 6 Pokemon. Unless there's a special trainer that has 7. So, real-time battles. Battles in Kindred Fates take place real-time. More than other monster battle games, your skill will be decided whether you win or lose. Death. So we see this. We already saw that on the trailer, which I love it. I really love it. And then in this, there's death. It's not, they don't faint, they're dead. Which means it's Nuzlocke mode from the very beginning. If your Kinfolk falls in battle, they don't faint, they actually die. There are a few caveats to this. When they die, their souls are materialized as small blue flames that floats in the air where they died. If you walk over and pick it up, it will be added to your inventory and you'll be able to revive them. If they die somewhere unreachable, their soul will float to the nearest reachable location. Okay. You'll also receive a key item at the start of the game that can only be accessed to one kinfolk at a time. The kinfolk you select with this item will automatically return to you if they die, meaning that they can always be revived. However, if you aren't able to reach the kinfolk flame before it burns out, they're gone forever. Which, imagine your starter. If that's how it works, you get a starter, you lose it. God, that's sad. And then it's like they're pulling at your heartstrings because they have this whole memorial thing. In the player's hometown, somewhere near their house, there's a place called the Memorial. Whenever one of your kinfolk dies, their name or nickname, so you do get to nickname them if they had one, picture, bond level, date you met them, and date of their death are immortalized here. You can visit the memorial anytime to pay respects and place a candle in their honor. Oh. That's so sad. And then there's PvP. We already went through this. There's also trading. Once you add in another user as a friend list, you have the ability to trade kinfolk with them online. The roadmap: November 18, beginning of development, January 2020, the August 2020 alpha combat area. Oh, the release is coming 2023. Oh my god, November 2020 to 2020 beta combat arena, alpha combat, beta full release. Wow, it's insane. Well, This looks extremely promising. And let's go back up here to look at the goals, right? This looks amazing. These are all really good designs. All so good designs. But if we go back up, go back. It says right here, it had gained enough money to join the Switch. Also, it said now it says they've reached the goal to join the Switch. So that's awesome. So that means they'll be, in a sense, they're competing against Pokemon. It's kind of like a little slap on the face to Game Freak. It's like, listen, we're stealing your fans. I hope you know that. But, and then here's co-op. Play through the game story together with your friends, which sounds amazing. And I think I remember, if I was scrolling down here before I started the video, breeding, build your own guild, more bond activities, 24 kinfolk. This is it. I think it's like turn-based, yeah, turn-based combat action. Turn-based combat. There's an option for it, which is cool for people that like the idea of the open world, but want to keep the whole like Pokemon turn-based combat. But I like the idea of this like real-time combating, like it's your skill and everything, which makes it so much just more interesting. And I like this. I was talking to my brother about this, and I've talked. So like, I told him that, in my opinion, this is just in my opinion, Game Freak has been lazy. They've just been lazy, and they haven't wanted to advance Pokemon because they know they can just slap Pokemon on anything, and just there, it will buy. People will buy it. So now it's like, here, this many people are gonna like, we're gonna be like, now, like, we as like a community have to make the games on our own, but also have to make them in a sense to where they don't copyright us, like Pokemon Uranium and like all the other like fan games. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I just found out about it, and I, like, from watching the trailer, looking at this, like, it looks amazing, and we could use this, and maybe it just can get Game Freak. They seen the success of a Pokemon-like thing with this kind of stuff. Maybe they'll get off their asses and actually work and make us a good, like, a decent Pokemon. Because in my opinion, the last good Pokemon game was Black and White. Black and White and Black and White 2. And Gen 5 is my favorite generation because it's just, the story was good. And that's literally about it. And a game is good like its story. It's the simple Pokemon mechanics, but Black and White was really good because its story was great, and the Pokemon designs were great. Some were but they were great. So, yeah. So with all that said, let me know what you guys think about this game. If you guys are willing to even add more to the already completed Kickstarter, because any bit helps, to be honest. I really hope this is a banger from the start. So, yeah. So, I'll see you guys in whatever other video I make, because I didn't plan anything this week. I've been lazy, so, yeah. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.